don't know anything about the Cuddy spot.
Get ready, because right here, right now, it's all about to change. Live from the 44th floor of the invisible, yet fully functional Korean taco plant next to the mythical dumpster number 3, Wicked Tango Whiskey presents The Rockin' Comedy Show with your host, Crazy J. You heard right. Crazy J has officially joined the Wicked Republic and teamed up with Wicked Tango to bring you musical guests, crazy news, the best of Craigslist, and who knows what else they'll pull out this week. And like Wicked Tango Whiskey, Crazy J reminds you to work hard and play harder, because friends don't let friends drink alone. So pull up a beanbag chair, grab a bottle of Wicked Tango Moonshine, and get ready to ride the bolt. Because here comes Crazy J.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Rockin' Comedy Show. It is Friday, so feeling pretty good up here on the 44th floor. Crazy J with you, hosting the show every single day between the padded walls of my electronic sandbox. Joining me in the studio right now, very funny man. Welcome him. I can't even speak. I've been drinking Wicked Tango. Welcome him back to the show, Justin Foster, everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
Good, man. How you been?
I'm wonderful. Good to be here.
Yeah, I saw you were in town. I was like, we got to get you back on.
Yeah,
sure.
thanks.
It's
Yeah,
a lot of fun. And you're here with your buddy?
My buddy Forrest Shaw is with us today. We did Bunkers last night. We did Silver Sevens Comedy Club last night.
Is it Bunkers or Silver Sevens?
It's Bunkers inside Silver Sevens. So it's Bunkers Comedy Club inside Silver Sevens Casino. You missed the show already. I don't even know why I'm talking about it.
Right.
It's terrible. It is what it is. So.
Let's get right into it.
I
haven't heard good or bad about it. I just heard, oh yeah, that's Lou's room. Okay, well that.
Yeah. Lou was there last night. Yeah, so it's not even a room. That's
they moved
problem.
it. They moved it. It wasn't a room apparently.
It was in the bingo hall, and then which would be fine. It's not ideal, but it'd be fine. And then 2 weeks ago, they moved it to behind the bar, next to where you check into the hotel. And there's no wall. There's you can look at the odds for things you want to bet on. There's TVs going on around. You're behind the liquor on the bar, and there's a lot of noise, and there's music, and there's announcements during your set, and literally I got on stage and a woman's like, "We can't hear you." I'm like, "I know, but this is what we're working with. I have no other option." And she went and complained like they were going to shut down the whole casino, because that's where we're fighting the whole casino. It's literally.
Is the show free? Did they pay for it?
I think it's free, but I think they give the illusion that it's not. Like, hey, if you guys...
Like you have to buy a drink.
Oh, well, that was the other thing, yeah. So if you're sitting at the bar, which is the first row of patrons, they were getting, Justin has some friends there, and they were getting chastised because they weren't gambling sitting at the bar to drink.
Right.
So they would be putting, at the end, they're like, "We're sorry we kept gambling, but they made us do it," during the show. Like, oh, what does that matter? You're only the first people that can't really hear me anyways.
You guys are going to sit at the bar and watch the show. Make sure you guys are gambling.
Yeah, so not great. They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to move it somewhere else. There was a crowd.
It was fun. Yeah, we got through it.
Why did they move it from the bingo hall?
I don't know.
Nobody knows?
We don't
I'm
know.
just a comedian.
Yeah.
Should have just done it in the buffet.
We should have.
Anywhere would have been better. It's like there was a crowd. They all seemed like they wanted to hear jokes, and when they could hear the jokes, they liked them. And then so they'd be laughing, and then some song would kick in, or someone win a jackpot, and then doesn't matter what you say after that. They're just staring at you. Yeah, we can't hear you. This one looks good. You're animated. We like your confidence.
We got some great pictures from last night, so it looked like we were killing.
So it's it just needs to be adjusted, because they're getting the people out there in the crowd. All the elements were there, like, hey, this could be a good show, and then it wasn't. So yeah.
And it wasn't. Who else was performing?
It's me, Justin, Lou. I'm gonna mangle his last name, even though it almost sounds like Mangle.
Manglowitz.
There you go. And Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Weand.
Is that his
Yes,
name?
that
Yeah.
is- yeah.
He was great.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
MC.
he's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It was
was
a good
MC.
show. No one heard it though.
Couldn't tell you if they were funny. You know why? Because I couldn't hear them, and I was only 20 feet from the stage.
It was the best show nobody heard.
They look great. They look great up there.
We
Lot of
killed it. It
comics.
was sold out. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And Justin, you have a show tonight.
Yeah, I'm doing Jackson Room, the Rush Hour.
Hey, from one shitty room to another.
I like it. I love those dirty
No,
bar
yeah,
shows
the
though.
dirty bars are great.
Yeah, because those are, you can at least turn those around. People can hear you. You know, it's you can't really do a lot when they can't hear you. But
Yeah.
you know, the bar shows, I have fun at those. Like especially when he's sending me the flyer and it's like $1 shots all night and $2 beers. I'm like, this is gonna be a great night for everybody.
Do you get liquored up before you go on, or do you?
I used to. I don't anymore. No, I used to have this thing where I would try to like see how many shots I could do on stage, and it never ends well, so I don't do that anymore now.
Yeah, have you ever done those shows? And then you do a set sober, then you get a drink. You know?
No, we're just my regular shows.
yeah.
Now it's like a theme thing. I was like, those were just my regular
It was
shows.
the 8 o'clock and the 10 o'clock show. Those were
Yeah.
the two. You had to come to both to see the difference. Yeah, I've done this before. We do a 5-minute set, and then you do 4 shots on stage, and you're supposed to drink 2 beers by the next time you come around. And there's like 7 of you doing it.
Right.
And so the next time, obviously, you go up there.
Do you do the same set?
You can do whatever you want. I just went up there and was yelling at people.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't
yeah.
even do any material. I was like, what are you looking at, asshole? You know, so that's pretty much was the second set. But people seem to like it. Yeah.
So, Forrest, is comedy all you do?
That's it, yeah. Sad to say. I mean, it should
No,
be.
not sad to say. That's awesome if you can.
It's
if
awesome,
you can live
yeah.
off of it.
My friend, my friend John Vargas, the comic in Miami, I was talking to him the other day, and he said there was some young comics in South Florida, that's where I'm from, Miami, and he said, yeah, these kids, they still like doing comedy, so they're not really doing comedy yet. They're not real comedians yet. They still enjoy this. That was just really funny to me.
If you could do stand up after your job, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, I obviously, I mean, there's, obviously like anything, good and bad. But yeah, I've been full-time, I've been doing comedy for
What'd you do before the
5 years.
comedy?
I was a marine biologist. Yeah. Sounds like a fake lie. I would tell them at a bar.
I'm waiting for like
Yeah.
where's the punchline?
Nope.
First I saved whales, and now I'm telling jokes, and I think I'm gonna move on to Doctors Without Borders after this. But yeah, that's for 12 years I was a marine biologist. I worked for the county. The county.
Oh, what a crossover
Miami.
from
I know.
marine biologist to. I mean, what an extreme
Yeah.
switch.
Yeah, it seemed like at the time when I started doing it, I was doing both obviously at the same time, and all my coworkers were. I don't know if intrigue's the right word, but it was kind of weird for them too. But then they would come out to shows and like, hey, I stunk at the beginning, so like, yeah, this guy sucks. He's
Yeah, why don't you stick
Yeah.
to marine biology?
Yeah.
To your day job, counting cells, But then I started making some money, and then I started touring, and then I quit it. Yeah, it's a pretty dumb decision because I'm very broke, and then
You were making a lot of money as a marine
I was
biologist,
making
right?
pretty good money. Yeah.
You just said fuck it.
I had all benefits, and I was making around almost $90,000 a year with full benefits.
Last night you're on top of a bar in front of people that can't hear you.
And I'm older too. I'm like 10 years older, so I'm just like, ugh, fat, and I'm just like, bleh. Like, all right.
That's
Good
the
career
joke within
choice.
itself.
Yeah.
See, I've never had good jobs, so I've always been just a shithead.
Yeah.
Are
See,
you,
I knew
are
it
you
good.
still employed, or is comedy all you do?
Comedy is mostly what I do. I bartend every now and then, but mostly comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've kind of bartended my whole comedy career, which is great because you
Wait,
go
that's
in,
where you can get a lot of material.
get a lot of material, and just make cash and come and go as you please.
Cash money.
Cash, the cash rules everything.
He's doing his set while serving drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, guys. I haven't worked in
you know what I mean.
2 days.
But how long have you been doing it? Like, let's say professionally. I mean, you gave up your job and.
Well, it's either 4 or 5 years ago I stopped working the day job. I want to say 5 sounds right, but I don't know. It'd be in October, whatever it is. So I think that's right. And then, a couple years before that, I was already touring. I was on the road. I was just taking time off work and leaving on weekends and driving and flying everywhere. So, but I mean, I've been doing comedy, I guess, about 10 years. Yeah, sounds about right. 10 or 11 years, something like that. Whatever, yeah.
And there's nothing wrong if you still like it.
No.
I've been doing this 20 and I still like it. So.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't like it, but it's definitely, there's a lot of this last night where it's like, okay, if we had did that gig and I was 3 years in, I'd be like, guys, stage time. Yeah. Like that. It's just we're getting on. We're telling jokes. Now it's like, no, this is unacceptable. This is not what's supposed to be.
Right, because your first like couple of years, you're like, oh, let's just do it. Like, there's 4 people in the audience. Like, oh, well, let's just do the show. We'll just give 4 people a great show. Now we're like, fuck it.
Yeah,
let's cancel it.
You would drive like 100 miles each way for no money.
Right.
It's like, this is great. Throw over the
This
road.
is the greatest gig ever.
Stage time is stage time, right, guys?
Yeah.
No, I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, and it's and I've worked for these guys for a long time. The guys that run the show, Bonkers. I started in Florida, and all their clubs are down there, and that's the first place they let me feature and headline, and so I was grateful for that. And I don't mind working for them. It's just I think that they need to adjust that show, and it'll be fine. It used to be in the bingo hall there, and everyone said, "Oh, it's fun." That's what everybody told me. It's fun. You're gonna have a good time. And I'm like, there's no way this was the same show they were talking about because we checked in. I don't want to harp on the show, but we checked in. This is the funniest part. And we go, well, do you know where the show is tonight? And she just leans over the counter and like points. Yeah, see that corner over there? Right there. No. Oh, you mean, okay. Next to the NCAA Futures.
So maybe you don't know what show I mean. The comedy show?
Yeah.
No.
That's it.
No, we know.
Yeah.
No, that's out back.
Yeah.
And near the dumpster.
Yeah, so it's like, and I just got a tweet now, like I'm promoting next week. I'm at the San Francisco Punchline next week, which is one of the better clubs in the country, if not in the top.
Well, where were you
So
last time you were in Vegas? Like a month ago.
It's like a, what is this? The Byron Allen show? You set me up for stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, I heard
just
you were in
did-
Vegas a month ago. Yeah, I opened for Jim Jeffries on the road. I do like half the dates with him, and he does big theaters. And about a month and a half ago, we did The Joint at the Hard Rock in Vegas. And after we were done with that, we got to stay and watch Guns N' Roses, and we actually got to go to the after party with Axl Rose.
And then last night.
Yeah. Oh wait,
On top of the bar.
and Jim took me and the other opener out to Nobu, and then I ended up at some Wolf of Wall Street party at 5 a.m. with like just drugs piled up on tables and just weird people I didn't know, and then went back to LA, and there was literally an eviction notice on my door. So I was like, back to reality. Here we are. I was like, hey, I'm going back to Vegas to do shows. Slightly different this time. It was a little bit different than there was 2,200 people listening last time. So yeah, there you go. Comedy guys.
Still fighting. You gotta, I'm sure when the World Cup was on, I'm sure they were, the comics were having a grand time.
Oh yeah, well,
Telling their jokes, goal!
Oh, yeah.
they had the sound down. To be fair, on the TVs, the sound was up on everything else, but
Yeah, it was funny. Like, you'd be telling a joke, and then halfway through the bit, all right, everybody, make sure you get your money in. We're going to be doing a drawing in 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
yeah, my bad. I didn't know. You guys needed to make some announcements right now.
But tonight's going to be fun. Tonight's
Yeah,
going to be fun.
who you up there with tonight?
I don't know. There's a bunch of really good comics on the flyer. I'm doing that, and you're at Bally's tonight, right?
Well, supposedly,
allegedly,
yeah, go
and
to
then-
a spot there, but it's not confirmed yet. So don't rush out there. That you're
Right.
going to. After my
The one that is
after my
confirmed is Jax.
droopy
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. You coming out? You were at the last one that we did, like a
Yeah,
couple
but I won't
months
be
ago.
at this one.
Oh, yeah.
I got a better gig.
That was
What time-
fun.
What time's your show?
10 o'clock.
Oh, well, maybe I'll do that.
I might make it out. Then
Come on.
It's at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
I get to meet Bill Cosby tonight.
Oh, yeah?
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah, he's told a few jokes.
Where's he at?
He's Treasure Island.
Treasure Island.
Nice. Are you having him on the show?
I interviewed him last week. He called in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and he liked the interview so much that he his people sent me an email and said that when you come out to the show, he'd like to meet you before it starts.
Oh, wow.
So
Awesome.
I'm like, holy shit.
Well, I mean, I guess you could do that or you come to rush hour. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, your call.
If you want to be a loser.
Well, you're
don't
going
need
on
to-
at 10, which means 11.
Yeah, he'll be in
Which
bed
means
by then.
Which means 11:30. So
Right.
you,
I'll hit the stage at 1.
yeah.
When does his show start?
His show starts at 8.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he'll be back at the hotel by the time I'm on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also I think he's doing the 8 o'clock. Where'd you say at Treasure Island? And I think he's doing a 10 o'clock at Silver Sevens. too.
Yeah. yeah. He's gonna go give it a
I
try.
saw him put a chair up there from the sit down.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow night.
Yeah, you were at the show, the last one with when Jerry Bednaut was there.
Yes,
Yeah, that was
yes.
fun. That was a
That
good
was
show.
a fun show.
That was a good show.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who's on the show tonight. I'll be turning 34 at midnight tonight, so I'm excited to be celebrating it on stage. Here it is.
So many July birthdays.
excited.
Diaz Mackey,
Oh, very good.
Sean McBride, Victor Gonzalez, Philip Colchier, and Justin Foster.
They're all good
How old
except
are you
for that
turning?
Justin guy.
Yeah, Justin. I'll be 34, dude.
You know what's interesting about that is
What?
no one cares.
I know.
It's the 34.
I know.
A sad number.
They might care it's a
Yeah.
Silver Sevens.
You better get back to
They're-
LA quick tomorrow so you have some friends surround you that can like, hey, happy birthday. You could shout that along the strip tonight. People are like, get out of my way,
Right.
loser.
Yeah.
Like, 34. Sorry.
That was the audience last night. Was 34 times 2.
Well, you look great.
Thanks, buddy.
Is it? I haven't been there since they remodeled it. Used to be terrible, so that would have been appropriate if that would have been
What's up?
Silver Sevens. It used to be terrible. Herp's Hotel and Casino.
They've remodeled it?
I haven't been in there. I just know they remodeled and gave it a new name.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe they took some old carpet from another.
Well, maybe they started with every other room. I don't know.
Well, actually, the rooms were
The rooms are
definitely
nice.
remodeled. Yeah, the rooms are fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you know what they do? You know how the big thing in the remodeling was in the bathroom, they knocked out part of the wall and put one of those windows, opaque windows in the bathroom, so you can almost see into the bed. But that's like a modern style thing that that's newer. You know,
Right.
that and a couple other things. Yeah, so I guess the rooms. The pool's nice.
Pool was great.
Pool's a nice area. Store's nice.
Nice.
We've eaten at the buffet and the cafe. We had what did we have?
Everything was great except for the stage.
We had what was it? Cheesecake pancakes this morning.
We did. We had strawberry cheesecake pancakes this morning. I
You
still
had
feel
those?
terrible.
No, I have
They
not.
take cheesecake batter and put it in the pancake batter, and then they cook it, and then you know.
You get
It's-
cheesecake pancakes.
Yeah, it's really good. And then you put syrup on top of it.
And butter.
it's like we're gonna try and kill you.
As quickly as possible.
Yeah. No, we're gonna take your money and we'll kill you.
Awesome. And are you guys just here today? Or are you?
Yeah, we're heading back in the morning. Yeah.
We drove out to Red Rocks today. Justin had never seen it.
Yeah, he took me Forrest took me on a mandate today.
I'm a compulsive gambler, so Vegas isn't a great place to be. And,
Right.
When the first time I ever did comedy here.
So go to Red Rock when it's 115 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything.
That's
it.
an appropriate-
Yeah.
But no slots.
There's no slots there. The first time I ever came to Vegas to do comedy, I was at Palace Station. It was a bonkers room as well. I think they still have a room there with Louis Anderson. And I was at the Bron Shock. I'm not familiar with
Oh yeah. He just recently passed away. Not too long.
He did. He was living out here his last years, and great comic. You know, he was with the Outlaws,
Yeah.
with Bill Hicks, and those guys running. And so that was a great fun get. Some first time out, we did a radio show together, and I told him, I was like, I'm a compulsive gambler. I gotta. I didn't know there was gambling everywhere out here. I'd never been to Vegas, and he goes, just go out hiking. And go to Red Rocks and Valley of Fire, and like drive through the mountains over towards the reservoir and stuff. And that's what I did. I went like Hoover Dam, Valley of Fire, Red Rocks, and then I came back, and people were like, "How was Vegas?" I was like, I did a lot of hiking, and saw some jackrabbits. And I was like, "What?" I was like, "I can't gamble." And then because I just didn't know, I didn't know that it was like this. And I actually went to some Gamblers Anonymous meetings the first time I came out here, which we were joking about on the way here. Is that I was like, if you're a compulsive gambler, probably you shouldn't live in this city.
Right.
I mean, what did I say? I can't remember.
The analogy was like if you're like a recovering alcoholic, it's like living inside of a whiskey barrel.
Yeah. That's living inside of a full whiskey barrel. I think this is dangerous.
Just leave.
There's roads here. You can leave. So I would go to these meetings. I'm like, you guys need to leave. This is not a good. I know it's everywhere, but this is like it. This is
This
like
is a terrible place for you to be living.
There were slot machines at the GA meeting, which was weird.
It's like in the Matrix. They had to kill the. This is it. This is the whatever. I don't remember any of the words. I can't remember anything today. But so yeah. So it's but I like as a compulsive gambler. I like and not gambling. I like looking at people that are gambling. For some reason, it's like this.
It's weird, like, because before I lived here and I would come, I'd gamble a little bit here and there. And now it's like you watch people gambling, and you're like, just keep pissing it away.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, it fuels us. I mean, it keeps our city going, but still, it's just like, how much money?
Right.
Yeah,
And what did you say
what-
last night? Nobody looks happy.
If you walk by the
They're
tables,
everybody's miserable.
Yeah.
the tables, not the girls that are drinking and listening to the band, just the tables. People are playing cards or
Yeah, because you see so many movies portraying. It's
Yeah.
like everybody's just throwing money and chips, and they're just having a great time. They wake up, don't remember what happened. They have a beautiful woman in their room, and they're just
That's the minority.
So, somebody needs to make a real life Vegas movie and go, this is what it's really like.
Right.
Oh, you don't have any money? Everybody in town's going to treat you like shit.
The cover of the poster is just me and Forrest eating strawberry pancakes.
And it's also different which hotels you go to, because we were checking in the Silver Sevens, and you're literally in a corner, like where you check in. You couldn't even find it.
Right. And
it's just like you're in the thing. Everyone's waiting in line, just like frowning, like checking in. And when we were checking in the Hard Rock, it was like just women in bikinis, really, in the pool parties, and just you're like, oh, this is kind of fun. So it's like,
except for the Hard Rock has one of the nastiest pools in town.
Yeah, I'm sure there's just chlamydia floating around.
Everything. It was voted last year as one of the worst pools in Vegas.
What made it worse?
Have a huge sex party.
They've found
like gross.
Yeah, they have found condoms in the water.
That seems like the best pool party.
Yeah, it might be at the time, but not when you're just diving in.
Some family trying to just on vacation.
Mommy, look.
Yeah, what's that? I found a balloon in the water.
So, but I mean, those
and you
are
just
still...
see the oil.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's rubbed down. The oil just like a big floats.
Everybody's
through.
fake tan has come to the surface.
Yeah. You were orange, now you're not. Yeah, it's
disgusting.
The pool looks like somebody spilled a bag of Cheetos in it.
We didn't get to go to the pool because you have to be underdressed to go to the pool at the Hard Rock. We just wanted to walk out there and check
pool
out
attire only.
Yeah. It's like we were in jeans. We're dressed nicely, but to go do the show. And
but who goes to the pool with jeans and boots?
No, we were going to the show. We had like an hour to kill. We're like, oh, let's just go out to the pool and like look at the scene. And the guy's like, no, you can't come out there.
Yeah, what do you got? You look a little suspicious in those jeans.
Yeah.
Shoes, shirt, pants, no service, or however it goes.
And everybody out there in their Ed Hardy shirts, big arms, no neck.
Yeah.
Just out there having a good time.
I know, just having a blast.
People still wearing Ed Hardy shirts though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it's gone
only at pool parties.
But that's Ed Hardy affliction shirts have gone to you're a douchebag to you're a douchebag that doesn't know that's out of style now. It's a double douche. You're an unaware douche.
I think Chris Angel still wears the Ed Hardy shirt.
Yeah, he's still under contract, I'm sure. He signed when it was cool.
It's like this 20-year contract. Really.
Fuck.
He's gonna have to wear it, and he's gonna be aging. Likely.
I don't want to wear it anymore.
Sorry, Chris.
Does everyone hate Chris Angel in here?
Yes.
Does anyone like him?
I don't think so. When I worked for the MGM properties as a concierge, and his search show came out, and we had to go see it the night before it opened, and we were like, how do we sell this? It's like we had no idea. How are we? It was so awful. It was so bad, and we were like, how are we? And so they had a what they call a product knowledge meeting, was to instruct us on what to say, so it didn't sound bad. And so it was like, the best thing to say is, if you're a fan of the TV show Mind Freak, this is nothing like that. It's completely different. Yeah, because this is a big pile of shit.
Right.
They're spending $140 on, and Mind Freak they can watch for free.
Right.
Product knowledge meetings, huh? That's a great way to do things. Where you're like, if you're a fan of it, it's nothing like that.
Yeah,
it's like the best way to do it.
But they did for anything like ATV tours, and it's like, we're like, oh, awesome.
Do you like magic? Because you're not gonna see any.
You're not gonna see any of it.
Yeah, you can do that with any foods. Like, do you like pizza? It's nothing like pizza. Yeah. It's completely different.
But we had people go like, I don't know what that means. But it's still Chris Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not street magic that he's doing. And we got a lot of people that worked with us that got in trouble because we were leaving, and there was concierge saying things like, I believe people are going to be asking for their money back. I believe they're not going to like this show.
Funny.
Yeah. So
do you guys like David Copperfield? It's nothing like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you like things that you like? It's not like that.
This is not the show for you.
It's completely different than when you like things. It's going to be terribleness.
But so I mean, it's good to have you guys are going to be making people laugh tonight. Hopefully, you at
Yeah, we'll
Bally's.
see. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah.
Are you doing the LA Comedy Club? We're supposed to, or the other room?
Yeah, I might just do a spot. I've never worked it, so I might do a spot there, and hopefully they watch me and they like it, and then I'll come back there for a longer period of time.
Very cool.
That's the fun part of comedy, right there.
Yeah.
Let's do a shitty show, and then maybe do a show that's okay, so we can come back and do another show.
When they pay me, I'll be great.
Yeah. If you like Silver Seven's comedy show last night, it's nothing like that. It's completely different. I'm using that from now on in everything.
Do you like comedy? This is not the show for you.
Hey, you like comedy? It's nothing like
It's nothing like that.
Do you like comedy that you've liked in the past? Let's say I said, do you like things that you've liked in the past? Well, it's not going to be like that at all. It's going to be terrible. It's going to
Do you enjoy comedy? Because you're not going to like this. Go see Louis Anderson.
I'm gonna be enjoying myself tonight. I'm gonna be having fun.
Get it.
The rush hour.
34.
34 tonight. I'll be on stage at 1:30, so come soon.
But I want to thank you guys for being here. It was awesome.
Thanks for having us, man.
Good luck with the shows tonight, and everyone. We will be back right after this.
Waking up in your bed, saying sorry in advance, 'cause I'll be right back here again. And come tomorrow morning, you know it's just a forewarning that I'll be right back here again. And again and again, and again and again. And can you forgive me? But dressing you up, dressing you down, bucking you up, bringing you down, and I won't feel guilty at all when I'm done dressing you down and bucking you up, 'cause I'm leaving in the morning, 'cause I'm leaving in the morning.